Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji, for inspiring me to speak today in glorification of Guru Maharaj. When Prabhuji called me first in the morning, I refused, saying I may not be able to speak. I'm not in that state of mind, or maybe not qualified to glorify Maharaj in public like that. But then again, later on, Prabhuji called and Prabhuji said, it's better if you speak. Service in separation starts from today. So just being inspired by his words, I thought of I will speak for my own purification so I can pray at the lotus feet of Guru Maharaj to bless me so I can continue my spiritual activities, my sadhana and services for his pleasure. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Gopal Krishna Goswami Niti Namine प्रभुपादस्य साहित्यं यः प्रकाशं वितीर्य च प्रचारं कृतवान् साधु भगवत्पादाय ते नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे नमो महाविदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरक्षे नमः पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूप स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम् हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। I'm very grateful to His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj for having accepted me in his shelter as his disciple, even though I am not eligible, I am not qualified, but Maharaj showered so much mercy and love on me that I don't know how I can pay back to Maharaj. I am very insignificant disciple. There are so many wonderful disciples of Maharaj all over the world who have spent so much time with Maharaj, served him and served Srila Prabhupada's mission under his guidance. But I take this opportunity to glorify Guru Maharaj a little bit. And I want to start with quoting one verse from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, text 21, when Lord Krishna is speaking to Arjuna and inspiring him to act as an exemplary manner. Yad yad acharati shreshtas tat tat evataro janah sayat pramanam kurute lokas tat anuvartate. Whatever action a great man performs, common men follow, and whatever standards is set by exemplary act, all the world pursues. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. People in general always require a leader who can teach the public by practical behavior. A leader cannot teach the public to stop smoking if he himself smokes. Lord Chaitanya said that a teacher should behave properly before he begins teaching. One who teaches in that way is called Acharya, or the ideal teacher. Therefore, a teacher must follow the principles of Shastra to teach the common man. The teacher cannot manufacture rule against the principles of revealed scriptures. The revered scriptures like Manu Samhita and similar others are considered the standard books to be followed by human society. Thus, the leader's teaching should be based on the principles of such standard Shastra. One who desires to improve himself must follow the standard rules as they are practiced by the great teachers. The Srimad Bhagavatam also affirms that one should follow in the footsteps of great devotees, and that is the way of progress on the path of spiritual realization. The king or the executive heads of the state, the father, and the school teacher all are considered to be the natural leaders of innocent people in general. All such natural leaders have a great responsibility to their dependents. Therefore, they must be conversant with standard books of moral and spiritual codes. So, why I quoted this verse is this shows the life of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, being an exemplary leader, exemplary follower of Srila Prabhupada, who dedicated his life in serving Srila Prabhupada. And that's why, as Yogeshwar Prabhuji mentioned, that Maharaj was also addressed as Srila Prabhupada's man. I just wanted to start with sharing one video. Audio is not coming.
Occasionally asked one of my friends, is there any new temple in Montreal? So I went to the Montreal temple and I part of the Sunday program. And in May 68, I received that our Swami is coming to Montreal in June for 68. He's going to be there. Before the sign of the temple president wanted to leave Prabhupada's apartment. So I had the privilege to meet Prabhupada on June 1st, 1968. I had almost no exposure to sadhus in India. I could see the Prabhupada was general state. Like there was almost no book production in India. The Prabhupada told me to start a book production. I had arranged a very big book display of Prabhupada books in a very big book hall. And after 1 month, not many books were sold. So I went to Prabhupada to give me a report. The Prabhupada said, my books are sold because it's really at home, I decided. And in the store, nobody is enthusiastic. That's why. So we are seeing nobody is enthusiastic. They achieve outstanding results. With Wi-Fi. And when I came back, they gave Prabhupada a report. Prabhupada said, one day this man will become more important. He was a very important person. And a few years later, he became the prime minister.
उम्र की स्वास्थ्य को लेकर हम लोग विचारशील हैं क्योंकि बढ़ती उम्र के साथ स्वाभाविक मांसपेशियों पर कमजोर, शरीर का थोड़ा झुकाव और आवाज थोड़ा नर्म। तो उनके पिता ने प्रहलाद को एक स्कूल में डाला था। हमने बहुत बार गुरुनाथ से रिक्वेस्ट किया कि गुरुनाथ कार्यप्रणाली के बाद सीएम होना चाहिए, लेकिन गुरुनाथ का हमेशा से एक ही उत्तर रहा कि मैं प्रभुपाद का सोच हूँ, मैंने प्रभुपाद से ऐसे ही सीखा है और मैं हमेशा ऐसे ही करता हूँ।
Prabhupada told that the son was preaching, and he really wanted to do it, but he did not stop his preaching. And as we know, in Vrindavan, when he wasn't feeling very well, he had somebody letting him sit down. He was actually whispering that we're folks really clear. So we should also cultivate a similar mood.
His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. So what we just discussed in the previous verse and what we saw in the future.
Change comment.
So the verse Bhagavad Gita which we just read, it talks about personal situations and being always ready to serve Srila Prabhupada. So the leader shows by his own example, he sets the trail for others to follow. And that is what Maharaj has always done. And some of the best qualities of Guru Maharaj, see, there is certain qualities the leader should have. And one of the most important quality of the leader is being a good listener, being able to connect with others. So there are many motivational talks. People speak so much on how to motivate others. But one of the best quality of a leader is to lead inspirationally. There's a good leader talk and the great leaders listen. And one should have the ability to connect with others first. Because we generally try to convince other people. As Prabhuji mentioned one example, that one devotee came to meet Maharaj, and after talking 3 minutes, this devotee asked Maharaj, "What can I do for you?" And Maharaj said, "How many Bhagavad Gita? 10,000 Bhagavad Gita." And he said, "Okay, done." So in a matter of 3 minutes, Maharaj connected with that devotee, and that devotee was ready to fulfill any desire. He was ready to do whatever Maharaj asked. So that is the quality of a great leader, to be able to connect with other people. We generally try to convince other people, but if we do not connect with that person, there is no point of, even if we talk for 1 hour, 2 hours, we cannot convince that person. So be able to connect with that person. And one of the very inspiring, beautiful story I heard from His Grace Radhashyam Prabhu, our Iskcon Pune temple. So Radhashyam Prabhu, in one Vyas Puja for His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, he glorifies Maharaj, and he told one story that how Maharaj is able to connect with devotees. There used to be one very elderly person who will come to the temple. He will come, visit temple and go. And they did not pay much attention. And once Maharaj was also there in the temple, and this person, he came to see Maharaj, he came to meet Maharaj. And as he entered, and this was a very elderly gentleman and retired from army, so when this person came to see Guru Maharaj, he got up from his seat and he met this person, just spoke to him for a few minutes. And he was very touched by the connection which Maharaj developed with that person. And he told Maharaj that Iskcon is doing so nice service, they are serving the deities so nicely. I also have one desire. I have a Vigraha at my home and I am gone too old. I cannot serve the deities. Can some Iskcon devotees help in serving my deities at my home also? Somebody may have said that we already have our temples, we already have our deities, and we are too busy. And but Maharaj immediately gave the instruction. So Radheshyam Prabhu would describe in his own words that Maharaj instructed them that please send some devotees to his home daily. Go do some simple worship, make some offer some bhoga also. So do that every day. So by following the instructions of Guru Maharaj, they started going to this person's home. They started serving, and it happens to be Tirupati deities at his home, a small deities, and they started going and doing little worship and offering the bhoga. 3 months they served the deities at his home, and after 3 months, this person again came to see Maharaj, and he told, "I am very happy with your devotees. They have taken care of my deities so nicely, and I want to donate my whole property on the name of Iskcon." So he wrote his own whole home on the name of Iskcon. And by selling that home, when this person left by selling that home, Iskcon Pune acquired 1.5 crore, and that was the seed money they utilized to build another temple in Pune. So Radheshyam Prabhu was describing that is the wonderful quality of Guru Maharaj, how he was able to connect with everybody. A small gestures of his compassion, just connecting with people. There is no need to convince somebody. Once you strike that connection with that person, they will be willing to do any service for you. And Maharaj, he is untiring soldier in Srila Prabhupada's army. You know, there are so many disciples of Srila Prabhupada, and Gopal Krishna Maharaj is one of the untiring soldiers in Prabhupada's army. Day in and day out, Maharaj is traveling. When Maharaj comes to North America for a matter of 6 weeks, in a time of 6 weeks, he travels to 12, 13 different cities, three to 2 to 3 days in every city, and there are so many programs going on, and Maharaj will meet all the disciples. And another great quality which I have observed personally also, Maharaj will give time to each and every one. Even though Maharaj have to sit 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night, but he will meet each and every person personally. Even just having the opportunity to come and meet Maharaj, and Maharaj asks, okay, so how is everything going? How is your family? Just hearing those words, the devotee feels so much blessings and mercy of Maharaj, that Maharaj is at least remembering them, is caring for them. And Maharaj will just ask many times. Maharaj doesn't have to do that. He does not need to do that. He will ask, okay, so how is your job going? Are you being paid enough? Are you able to take care of your family? Uh, he doesn't need to do all these material things, but why Maharaj used to do that? Just to develop that connection, to put that person on ease. So the person feels that yes, Maharaj care about me, not just for my spiritual progress, but he in general cares about my well-being. So that was the great quality of Maharaj, connect before convincing. As I in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna, he heard Arjuna first. The whole first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna is speaking and Krishna is hearing. So Krishna is connecting with Arjuna, and once Krishna starts speaking, then Arjuna is all ears to listen. So that is the quality of the leader which Lord Krishna is demonstrating in Bhagavad Gita, and all our great acharyas are exemplifying that quality. Listening carefully and connecting with people. And some of the key points, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, he has always worked to fulfill the instructions, fulfill the desires of Srila Prabhupada. One of the desire of Srila Prabhupada was to build temples all around the world. Especially one of the desire of Srila Prabhupada was to build a glorious temple in Delhi. Delhi being the capital city of India. So Srila Prabhupada desired there should be very nice temple, and not just one temple, there should be multiple temples, because Delhi is so big metropolitan city. One temple will not be enough. There should be multiple temples across Delhi. And sometimes new people or the reporters will come to Srila Prabhupada and they will ask, Swamiji, why you want to build so many temples? There are already so many temples. Practically on every corner of the street, there is a temple in India. Why you want to build so many temples? And Srila Prabhupada once asked such reporter who asked this question, Srila Prabhupada said, do you have children? He said, yes, Swamiji. How many children do you have? I have 4 children. Why do you need to have 4 children? There are so many orphan children all over the world. You could have adopted somebody. Why you wanted to have children? But Swamiji, these are my children. Srila Prabhupada said, that's why these are my temples. I want to build this temple so I can serve the deities based on our standards, and I can do the preaching based on our standards, based on the principles of scripture. And Prabhupada had this desire to construct so many temples, especially in Delhi area. And Gopal Krishna Maharaj fulfilled that desire of Srila Prabhupada following his instruction. So first temple was built as a Glory of India, which is known as Glory of India, the East Kailash temple. And now currently there are 17 temples in overall Delhi NCR area, and not small temples. They're all huge temples. Last year, one temple was inaugurated in Gurugram, which was earlier known as Gurgaon. Now it is called Gurugram. And recently, another new temple was inaugurated, Iskcon Rohini. So like that, there are 17 temples overall on Delhi NCR area, and Maharaj is GBC for 20 of the temples all around the world. And when this Gurugram temple was inaugurated last year, there were so many senior disciples of Srila Prabhupada and so many other devotees. They came to the program. And one disciple of Srila Prabhupada, he made a very wonderful statement. He made a very nice statement. He said, Gurugram, what is the name, why the name Gurugram came for this particular city? This is coming from the time of Mahabharata, when the Pandavas, after getting education from Dronacharya, they gifted this village to Dronacharya as Dakshina, as part of Dakshina. And this is how the city got the name Gurugram. And now His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj has, along with his team, has built this huge temple here in this city. And same way, this temple is part of the Dakshina that Guru Maharaj and his team has paid to Srila Prabhupada. And this is just a part of the Dakshina, because a disciple can never repay back the debts towards his spiritual master. We can never pay back the debt to our spiritual master, which he has showered the mercy on us. So they mentioned this is just a small token of his service towards Srila Prabhupada. And another service which Maharaj did towards Srila Prabhupada was printing and distributing books. He is the PBT chairman, distributing and printing and distributing the books all over. And DT worship, Maharaj maintains high standards of DT worship every morning practically. Even till this time, at this age also, we were about to celebrate Maharaj's 80th Vyas Puja this summer, this fall in August. So till this time, Maharaj will go morning, Mangalarati, he will be on the altar serving the deities. And then he has his own personal deities and so many of the Shaligram Shilas, which Guru Maharaj used to carry with him also everywhere. So Maharaj will worship his deities also. After being on the altar doing Mangalarati, then he will go and start worshipping his deities. And I had the opportunity to so many times whenever Maharaj was in North America to sit in the back and just observe Maharaj while doing his deity worship, how carefully he is serving the deities, dressing the deities, bathing the deities, offering the tulsi to all the Shaligram Shilas. So he will worship his deities every day. And what is his reading Srila Prabhupada's books? When does Maharaj find the time to read Srila Prabhupada's books? While doing deity worship, that was the time when Maharaj will listen to Srila Prabhupada's books, either the audio book or he will have some devotees sit next to him and just read for that 1 hour. Either read Bhagavad Gita, read Bhagavatam, read Krishna book. So that was the time when Maharaj is just hearing or basically hearing Srila Prabhupada's purports, reading. We spend so much time and reading and putting together nice presentation. Guru Maharaj never gave any PowerPoint presentation. And he never had any time to hear something else or read something to prepare notes or something. So his memory, it was absorbing whatever he is reading. He is worshipping the deities and so carefully hearing what devotees are reading that time, that 1 hour. So he was fully absorbed. So these are some of the glories of Guru Maharaj. And one another disciple of Srila Prabhupada, he mentioned one time one reporter asked Srila Prabhupada, when this movement was growing in North America, one reporter met Srila Prabhupada and asked him, Swamiji, your movement is growing nicely. So is everything going all right? And Srila Prabhupada said, yes, everything is going all right, but I have one disease. So this reporter asked, Swamiji, what is the disease? Srila Prabhupada said, my disease is I cannot think small. That is my disease. And that disciple, when he heard this thing and when glorifying His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, he said, Gopal Krishna Maharaj also has that disease that he cannot think small. He is executing all the big projects. He cannot do anything small. He is always doing the big projects. And I wish that I can also get that disease because that is a good disease to have. To think big in service of Srila Prabhupada, to be able to do something big in service of Srila Prabhupada. And I also pray at the lotus feet of Guru Maharaj that we can also do something significant, something tangible in service of Srila Prabhupada, to please Srila Prabhupada and to please Guru Maharaj. So these are some of the pastime, and I wanted to just mention some brief memories which I personally had with Guru Maharaj. I had the opportunity to come in contact with Gopal Krishna Maharaj in 2012, and in 2013, Maharaj accepted me and gave me initiation. He gave initiation to me and my wife in Detroit Temple. And that year, we were the only two people who took initiation. So Maharaj never considered that, okay, are there a lot of devotees who are taking initiation? Just one person also Maharaj has given initiation, holding special program to give initiation. And I consider myself very fortunate that I have that personal moment with Maharaj, that Maharaj considered us and he took us in his shelter, giving us initiation. And Maharaj visited our home also, our residence at that time, even though I did not know how to serve Maharaj, how to serve a sannyasi. But Maharaj very patiently, he tolerated whatever mistake also we did in serving him. And Maharaj met my family, he met my son. That time I had only one son, elder one, Hardik. So Maharaj met him and he spoke to him. And that time my son was playing the Casio piano. And my wife was teaching him how to play Narsimha Arati on Casio, how to play that tune. And he played that tune in front of Maharaj on Casio, the Narsimha prayer. And Maharaj just remembered that. It has been 10, 11 years, but whenever I meet Maharaj, whenever I get the opportunity to meet Maharaj during all these 10 years also, Maharaj is always ask me, so your son is still playing Casio? So that one thing Maharaj always remembered. And that was his, again, another great quality. Whichever devotee met Maharaj, it will register in his mind and he will remember that from where this devotee is, from which city, and what are the family members, and what this person does, where he works. So he always remembered. He will always ask me, so you are still working in GM? He remembered that. So rather than me telling again and again, Maharaj just remembered. So how is your job going? Is I hope you don't have to work very hard. And that was another statement Maharaj used to mention. I hope you don't have to work very hard and you can engage in preaching activities. So whatever I am able to do, it's all because of the mercy of Maharaj, because he is indirectly blessing that I am able to do little bit whatever I am able to do right now. And 2017, I had a great fortune to travel with Maharaj for 8 days during when Maharaj was in North America. So I had the opportunity. I requested Maharaj, I would like to have some personal time with you. And Maharaj told me, why don't you travel with me? So I traveled with Maharaj for 8 days that time in summer when Maharaj was here, joined from Atlanta till Boise. So I was traveling with Maharaj, going to different cities, and during those 8 days, we went to 4 different cities. So that was Maharaj travel, how hectic Maharaj travel plan was. And Maharaj always, as I said, Maharaj always carries his deities with him. And once foolishly I asked Maharaj, so Maharaj, you carry your deities always with you. How wonderful is that? And Maharaj said, I am not carrying my deities. I am not taking my deities anywhere. The deities are taking me with them. So that was the mood of Maharaj. And 2017, when I was traveling with Maharaj, at that time, one Maharaj asked me, have you taken second initiation? I said, no, Maharaj, I haven't taken yet. So Maharaj said, this time when I come to Detroit, so you take second initiation. So Maharaj told me, now you should take second initiation and I want you to serve in temple, serve the deities also. So Maharaj himself told me, that was another personal moment with Maharaj, personal instruction from Maharaj. And even though I got the opportunity to travel with Maharaj, I was such a fool. Rascal number one, I did not know how to serve Maharaj. Even though Maharaj is spending restless nights to meet all the devotees, but we did not know how to serve Maharaj. Once in California, um, San Jose, and Maharaj was meeting the devotees. So we flew from Atlanta to San Jose, 5 hour flight, and there after going, they from airport they drove us almost 1.5, 2 hours to go to some devotees' home. Maharaj took prasad and again drove another 1 hour to go to a program. And after doing the program, then Maharaj started meeting all the devotees, all the disciples there. And it continued till 12:30 at night. But Maharaj was so concerned about all other devotees who were with him, who had traveled with him. And Maharaj was again and again telling, it's getting late. You should go and take rest. So by 10, 10:30, 11 o'clock, Maharaj started telling, you all should go now. There were 3, 4 other devotees who were traveling. Maharaj started telling, you go take rest. It will take me more time. I still need to meet many devotees. So you go and take rest. So that was his compassion. He's not concerning about his own comfort or his health or his restlessness. He is more concerned about others will be tired. They should go and take rest. And even though Maharaj, one night, Maharaj slept at 12:30, and after that we went to take rest. In the morning, Maharaj again woke up at 4:30 and ready to start his routine. And I was so foolish, I kept sleeping, thinking, oh, it's too late. I went late to sleep and I should take more rest. Maharaj was already up and ready to start his routine, his activities. And that was an offense towards the Guru, that Guru is getting up early in the morning, ready to start his activities, and disciple is still sleeping. And I am still repenting till now, that I was not able to serve Maharaj properly. So hopefully Maharaj will forgive me for that and give me the strength to continue with his instructions. Again, that is compassion. Maharaj never looked at others' fault, others' deficiencies. He always looked little spark in their heart and kind of fanned that spark so they can continue their journey, their progress. And when Maharaj came to my home, as mentioned earlier, when Maharaj came, Maharaj gave me one personal instruction was, you have Krishna has given you nice home, use it in Krishna service, conduct Bhakti Riksha programs, and bring more and more souls in under the fold of Srila Prabhupada and the shelter of Srila Prabhupada and the shelter of Krishna. So that was the instruction which I'm still trying to follow. And all the gurus, their only desire is their disciples, they make progress, they make advancement, they perform their sadhana nicely, and they can bring more souls with their exemplary behavior, that they can attract another devotees also, another people also in that fold. And one of the instructions which is very dear to my heart, hopefully I can follow these instructions of Guru Maharaj. Maharaj said, Grastas, you should keep altar in your home, keep Archa Vigraha, primarily Gauranitai deities in your home, and do Mangalarati every day in your home. Do Mangalarati at 4:30 at home. If not possible, do at 5:30. So do prayer, Shri Guru Charana Padma, Tulsi Puja, and read the Shastra, Srila Prabhupada's books daily 1 hour. So that was the instruction Maharaj which gives to every devotee, every disciple, that you should at least maintain this standard. Keep an altar in your home, keep Gauranitai deities, do Mangalarati in the morning, and read Srila Prabhupada's books. So that is the bare minimum sadhana standard one should follow. And one more thing which I want to conclude here, this morning, when all the devotees are arriving in Delhi, they are taking final darshan of Guru Maharaj. They were reading the will of Guru Maharaj. Generally, it is in Iskcon, there is a standard that every sannyasi, they should prepare their will, they should register their will. And Maharaj had registered his will November 2023. And in the will, what did Maharaj mention? There are a few of the key items which I wanted to touch on. They read the personal assets of Maharaj. What is in the personal asset of Maharaj? There is no bank account directly on the name of Maharaj. Only his personal asset is one laptop and cell phone, which is also carried by his secretary. And Maharaj said, after I'm gone, my laptop and my cell phone, along with all their passwords and everything, should be in the care of my secretary. And all my clothes, whatever dhoti, kurta, some sweater I have, that should be distributed among my disciples. And I have only one Rolex watch, which was personally gifted by Srila Prabhupada to me. And that watch should be given to one of my disciples who have helped me in fulfilling the mission of Srila Prabhupada. And Guru Maharaj has his deities, as I mentioned. And this was the question in my mind. Who will take care of those deities? Who will take care of all the Shaligram Shilas? And Maharaj has addressed this point in his will also. Maharaj mentioned in the will that I do not want any particular devotees to care for my deities, my personal deities. Because if these deities go to one particular devotee, they may not be very careful in serving the deities. I want my deities to now reside in the temple, on the altar, along with Radha Parthasarthi. So the primary deities, they should reside in the altar. There are so many Shaligram Shilas, they should be given to different temples. There are 17 temples in Delhi NCR area. So these deities, Shaligram Shilas, they can be going into different temples and being served on the altar. And Maharaj said, I have not authored any book personally. All which is available is different devotees, disciples. They have transcribed my lectures and prepared into some books, and I have no copyright on them. And they can be used as seen fit by the devotee. So Maharaj did not claim any authorship or any copyright on any of his transcribed books. And Maharaj mentioned one more point in his will was Maharaj mentioned that some of my disciples have bought a plot in Vrindavan where they desire to build a home for me. But Maharaj said, I do not have any such desire. I completely discourage them for any such act. And all I want is that plot should be donated to Iskcon Vrindavan and they should utilize that plot as they see fit. I do not desire anything that it should be utilized for my own self to build a house for me or my memorial or anything. And Maharaj also mentioned instruction for his disciples in the will. There were 10 items listed in the will as instructions for the disciple. And some of the key instructions which Maharaj mentioned is rather than Bahu Seva, Vani Seva is more important. So, more important for a disciple is to follow the instruction of their Guru. And I expect all my disciples to continue following those instructions, which vows they have taken at the time of their initiation. They should continue with those vows and show us with their exemplary behavior. I want another instruction was I want my disciples to not act independently. They should, no matter at what superiority level somebody may be, even somebody may be sannyasi or somebody may be a neophyte. I don't want anybody to act independently. Every devotee should seek guidance for any other senior devotee in the movement. So no matter somebody may consider I am in the movement for 20 years, 30 years, I'm a senior devotee, senior disciple. Every disciple should seek guidance for another senior devotee in the movement and never consider leaving ISKCON. So all these instructions and what is mentioned here, one very clear thing is the mood of Maharaj, complete detachment and not having any proprietorship or anything. Completely just being in the service attitude, in the service mode to Srila Prabhupada. That my goal here is to serve Srila Prabhupada, serve the movement of Srila Prabhupada, and all my followers also should take that instruction, take that example, and serve Srila Prabhupada and the movement of Srila Prabhupada. So the whole life of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj was a very exemplary life, showing by his own example, setting the standard by his own example, and inspiring countless souls to take to this process of Krishna consciousness. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki. So I pray at the lotus feet of Guru Maharaj that I can gain the strength to continue on this path and follow his instructions with utmost humility. Please forgive me if I spoke anything wrong. And Prabhuji, if you would like to say anything else.